Hi Andy, name me Priyanka. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss exercise 3.1 third problem. So first of all, before going to the question, we need to read the question and break the question into parts and solve the problem. That is a basic thing we should do before solving the problem. So let's read the question. On comparing the ratios A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2. So, by comparing the ratios of these three, we need to find out whether the following pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. So, pair of linear equations. So, here two linear equations are given. So, 2 means we can say that a pair of linear equations. So, linear equation should be of the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So, is this in this form? Yes. So, pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. So, first of all, what do you mean by consistent? Consistent means if a pair of linear equations have a solution, then we can say that the linear equations are consistent. So, if the pair of linear equations does not have any solution, then we can say that they are inconsistent. But in our question, based on the ratios condition, we are going to say the pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. Understood? So, let's go into the question. So, this is Ax, By, C. So, this is the linear equation only, but it is not in the standard form. So, what is our standard form? A1x plus B1y plus C1 equal to 0. A2x plus B2y plus C2 equal to 0. So, these two are the standard form of our linear equations, but it is not in the standard form. In our standard form, everything is in the left hand side only, but here some terms are in the left and constant terms are in the right hand side. So, let's write everything in the left hand side. So, plus 11. So, read the first linear equation, 5x minus 3y is equal to 11. So, this plus 11 when it comes to this side will become minus 11. 5x minus 3y minus 11 equal to 0 and minus 10x plus 6y. So, minus 22 when it comes to this side will become positive, plus 22 equal to 0. So, first of all, we are going to write A1, A2, B1, B2 and C1, C2. Okay. So, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. So, let's write A1 equal to 5, B1 equal to minus 3, C1 equal to minus 11, A2 equal to minus 10, B2 equal to 6, C2 equal to 22. So, A1 by A2. How much? 5 by minus 10. So, these two should be cancelled in only one table. So, 5 ones are 5 and 5 twos are 10. So, minus. So, minus is in the denominator. Even minus is in the denominator or numerator, we can write along with the divide symbol. Okay, minus 1 by 2. Okay, next B1 by B2. So, what is B1 by B2? What is B1? Minus 3. B2 is 6. So, minus 3 by 6. Again, I am cancelling in the same table, that is 3 table. 3 ones are 3 and 3 twos are 6. So, here minus is in the numerator, but I am writing along with the by sign. Minus 1 by 2. So, C1 by C2. What is C1? Minus 11. C2 is 22. 11 ones are 11 and 11 twos are 22. 1 by 2. So, again minus is in the numerator. I am writing the minus sign along with the by. Okay, minus 1 by 2. So, look at here. A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2, everything ratios are equal only. So, we can write that A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. So, if the ratios are equal, then we can say that the lines are coincident lines. Here, these two lines are nothing but the coincident lines. So, coincident lines means definitely they are having infinite number of solutions. Coincident lines are having infinite number of solutions. So, infinite means it is having at least one solution. So, coincident lines are having infinite number of solutions. It is having so many solutions, but our condition is at least one solution it should have. So, we are having infinite number of solutions. We are satisfying the condition consistent. So, now we can say that the pair of linear equations are consistent. The pair of linear equations are consistent. Understood? Based on the conditions, we can say that the lines are what kind of lines, whether they are parallel, coincident, intersecting lines. So based on that, we can decide how many solutions will exist for that pair of linear equations. So if solution exists, we can say that the lines are consistent. If the solution does not exist, the lines are inconsistent. Okay. So next, fifth bit. So here also, based on the ratios, we need to find the pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. So here also it is not in the form of a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. So let's write everything into the left hand side. So 4 by 3x plus 2y is equal to 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. And this one 2x plus 3y minus 12 equal to 0. Okay. So what is a1? a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. So is this now in this form? a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0? Yes. Here it is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. So it is now in the standard form. Then we can directly write what is a1, b1, c1 and a2, b2 and c2. So a1 equal to 4 by 3, b1 equal to 2, c1 equal to minus 8. What is a2? 2. b2? 3. c2 minus 12. Okay. Now let's compare the ratios. What is a1 by a2? a1 by a2 means 4 by 3 by 2. So it is one fraction. So it is not in the form of a fraction. It is in the whole number form. So listen carefully here. Try to understand carefully. So in the numerator fraction is there, but in the denominator fraction is not there. So let's write 2 by 1. So now the numerator is in the fraction and denominator is in the fraction. Even if in the numerator whole number exists, so what we can do? Then also we can write it as a fraction by writing 2 by 1. So now how we can do this? So when division is written in the multiplication form, so what we should do? We should write the reciprocal of this. So 1 by 2. So what I told? We should cancel in the same table. So 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4. So 2 into 1 how much? 2. And 3 into 1? 3. 2 by 3. Okay. Next, b1 by b2. b1 by b2. What is b1 here? 2. And b2? 3. So 2 by 3. Here no need to cancel. Here no need to do cancellation. Next, c1 by c2. What is c1? Minus 8 and c2 minus 12. So minus 8 by minus 12. So minus minus get cancelled. So what I told? We should cancel both in the same table. So 4 2s are 8 and 4 3s are 12. That is 2 by 3. So what we got here? a1 by a2 is 2 by 3. b1 by b2 2 by 3 and c1 by c2 is also 2 by 3. So everything is same. a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. So what is the condition for this? So the pair of linear equations are coincident lines. So for the coincident lines, the condition is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. So now for the coincident lines, how many solutions will exist? Infinite number of solutions will exist for the coincident lines. So means solution exists means the pair of linear equations are consistent. Therefore, the pair of linear equations are consistent. Understood? If you have any doubts, please text me in the comment box. Please like, share and subscribe to reach more viewers. Thank you for watching.